the end. I don't know if I want to do this Greta thing. It just makes me so sad, this Guardian article, because she's being used. She's being used by this environmentalists that are not real environmentalists. They want power. They want to sidestep the government, and they want power. And they're roping in poor kids like this to do it. And these idiot celebrities. Questions from famous fans. You know, oh, God. Jeremy Corbyn! You fucking scumbag. Jamil, oh God, she is an idiot. She's one of these that they should have never, ever, ever have given a microphone to. You know, she's good at playing posh whatever in that show, but she's an idiot. She's an absolute idiot, and it just makes me sad. David fucking Lammy, here we go. I am really interested by this. This is one that gets me. Stephen Lee. I adore Stephen Lee. Stuart Lee, sorry, not Stephen Lee. I do. I find his comedy phenomenal. He's one of my favourites. So I'm going to read this one, actually, because I want to know. Because this is interesting, because this challenges me, because I can't... it's not that I can't stand her. I can't stand what's being done to her. You know, she's the face of climate action at the moment. You are my new hero, and you have really helped me to explain what is going on to my children. How do you keep so calm when people... It's because doesn't she have a developmental issue? When people use personal attacks to try and undermine your work. Look at him. I had expected that. If you don't fully understand the ongoing climate breakdown, then what I and the other people and the other school strikers, because that's what she's famous for, obviously, do must seem very strange. And since most people are not aware, this is unfortunately what I... But they are, though! Jesus Christ! There's the straw man. There's the straw man. People don't know what's going on with the environment. They fucking do. Everyone does. Everyone does. The BBC has had an environmental correspondent for decades. Decades. A news correspondent dedicated to the environment. I know, because I know him personally. I know the one from the 90s. Personally, he's a phenomenal fella. I genuinely have love for him. Like, you know, in a family sort of sense. Genuine love for him. I think he's a wonderful guy. We've known about it for decades. Because I've watched his tapes, and I've watched the news now just reusing his stuff. Reusing his stories, reusing his things. We all know. They create this false argument of, like, raising awareness. It's like, fuck you, man. Fuck you. Climate diversity has halted. The fall has halted in Europe. Yeah, from the 70s it went right down. But it's levelled off the last 10 years. How's it done that? Because we know. Because we know. This false fucking argument about suddenly just like everyone's just sat there just throwing plastic onto an open fire and laughing about it as they griddle the hot dogs. It's bullshit. Fucking ridiculous, man. Like, what is it now? Wind power. 7% of the planet is electricity is created by wind power because we know. Because we fucking know. But they screw these little girls up there. I'd love to talk to him about this. I do. There's a guy I know that I see on Tuesdays who's way more in with these people, and we don't argue. I love talking to him about it because he gives me the perspective. He's saying about, well, you know, I'm not going to go into that, but yeah, he says that companies need to be forced, and I don't agree with that. I think that companies love to virtue signal, and I think that, you know, the less taxes the better. So you need to incentivize it. Say, if you do this, then you will be taxed less. It's the only fucking way. Anything else, and they're just going to hide behind it. Look at this carbon credit bullshit that the EU brought in. Carbon credits. It just got rinsed. The whole system got rinsed. And it's just another layer of corruption. That's what I was trying to get in with Aidan the other day. The second that it's connected to government, and he sees it with the EU, but for some reason doesn't see it on a local level, on a UK level. It's dead frustrating. Well, if you watched our podcast, it was a couple of podcasts ago. You'll see we argued for about an hour over it. Because to me, the second there's a connection there, it's corruption there. So what you need to do, tax breaks for going green. That's it. Tax breaks, and the best part of that is that then you're separating them. You're moving them away from one another, and they get to virtue signal. They get to do these stupid adverts where they go on about the constant fucking. It annoys me. It annoys me, guys. If you're not following, please hit subscribe. Sooty, especially hit that bell, mate. Ring that little bell just below the video there. But everyone, please do it. Share the clips. Share the video, please.